Have you heard of the Samsung Gear S3? It's a new accessible wearable from Samsung that tracks your heart rate, workouts, step count, and a ton of other data to help you lead a more healthier life. And it communicates with your phone to help you lead a more productive life.
That's all great, but does it tell time?
As a matter of fact, it does. And it's time to learn more about it with Vancouver's Grant Hardy and Get Connected's Andy Barrar.
Well, there's certainly no shortage of wearables, fitness trackers, smartwatches, all kinds of stuff, but one of the original wearable companies, Samsung, makes this product that we're reviewing called the Gear S3.
Well, Samsung's had a lot of experience making wearable products, and with the Gear 3, they made a big shift, is they're using their own operating system for this wearable, the S3, something called Tizen.
Yeah, it works really well, but I really like the design. This feels like a classic wristwatch, I think. It's very metallic, 2 buttons on the right, back and power. And this neat circular bezel around the touchscreen that you spin around like a wheel as part of the watch's interface. Now, one thing that is kind of cool is that I live in a day and age where I can pull a product like this out of the box and find that Samsung has included a screen reader.
High is 13 degrees, low is 7 degrees.
That gives me access to not only setting up the watch without sight, but also many of the built-in apps, mail, messages, phone. So that's great. I can turn it on with a triple tap with 2 fingers anywhere on the screen, and then I'm good to go.
Traditionally, when you think about a wearable, it's an extension of your phone. Whereas with the S3, it can work independent of your phone. It has about 4 gigs of internal storage, which you could put music on and listen to it without even having your phone on you. And it's these kind of features that I think are required for people to find the need and the want to make that investment into a wearable like the S3.
So I'm also really dig S-Voice, the voice feature, which can actually be triggered with your own custom wake-up command as long as the watch is unlocked. You just say, hi Gear, or whatever you want, check your calendar or the weather or, tons of other things. It actually works really well. It can be used through Wi-Fi, even if you don't have your phone with you. I'm super impressed by the voice features. Well, it's not just for notifications. A lot of people have a wearable like this for health and fitness and physical activity.
With Samsung, they created something called S-Health a couple of years ago. Now they've incorporated it into the S3. So you have a pedometer. You can see how many steps you've taken. And not only is it coming onto your watch, but then that data can then move onto your phone to give you all this kind of data. And then suddenly you're not taking the elevator, you're taking the stairs because you have these gamification principles built into S-Health where you want to beat your record from yesterday.
Well, you can't use S-Health with the screen reader right now. Workout data does sync back to your phone, so you can view it there. It's very smart, it's packed with features, it's got some neat accessibility options. A lot of the stuff it does, like detecting when you're working out, it just does automatically. You don't have to set it, press anything. It's great. It's a very cool wearable.
It sounds like the Samsung Gear S3 is an accessible, promising wearable. Since it works across iPhone and Android, it's a pretty safe gift for anybody, including yourself.
Exactly my thoughts. I love the fact you can buy an off-the-shelf product that has accessibility features, whether you need them for yourself or, that tech-friendly friend, hint, hint.
And of course, the watch is like a mini computer, so everyone is going to have their own favorite feature. For example, I love how workouts are tracked automatically because there's nothing more annoying than owning a fitness tracker, going for a 10-kilometer run, and then realizing that you've forgotten to plan a workout.
I also love the fact you can get messages and calls right to your wrist without having to rummage for your phone.
You can check out the Gear S3 at retailers nationwide and decide if it's right for you.